See the password. Now we gotta wait. As a kid, and maybe even as an adult, this 3 minutes feels like it takes a really long time. So to help with the coping mechanisms, I'm going to attempt, sort of, to maybe talk for the 3 minutes and see if I can make it through the full 3 minutes. So just talking about whatever. So for any of you who've actually ever gone to see real waterfalls, and I mean, I'm not talking about the ones you can find, like, even though they're kind of neat, the ones, you know, rivers and streams maybe locally, but like a big waterfall that you would, like, you know, that's a tourist thing, right? You go to X area to see Y waterfall, and it's gigantic, and maybe there's more than one of them. Maybe there's like a couple waterfalls or four, you know, like it could be like a whole thing, right? If any of you have ever gone to see that, it's quite the spectacle. This looks pretty cool for pixel art, right? For a waterfall, for SNES days, but it does not, you know, touching grass, you can't really replace it. I mean, people say they can. I'd like to think I can. I try my best to replace touching grass. But, you know, have you ever been able to go on like a ferry, not only a ferry, but like a boat by a giant waterfall, and you get the mist off the waterfall? Like that's the point of going on that boat. And so instead of touching grass, you're touching mist, and it is really cool. Really cool. If you get the chance to do that in your life, if me talking about it makes you want to do it, you should absolutely try. Check it out. See if you can make that happen in your life, because it is pretty nifty. It's a nifty thing. I mean, I guess if you lived near a waterfall where that was like a thing you could do, where it was big enough, giant enough, and maybe touristy enough, or like, you know, like a big enough attraction, right? Maybe it would like lose, like, would it lose its, what is it, the glamour, like the ooh, with the wow factor, right? Do people who live in Orlando, Florida, right, in Orlando, or people who live near, like in California, near Disneyland, like, or Cedar Point, or like a Six Flags, like, do people who SeaWorld, you know, do people who live near, like Universal or Busch Gardens, like, oh, I'm thinking of all these things, like, you know, or like one of the Disney Worlds in like Paris or Tokyo or wherever, wherever else they might be. Don't remember all the locations, but like, you know, it's like a tourist thing, like a Hard Rock Cafe or a Rainforest Cafe, right? These special areas, like the people who live right by them are close enough to where it's like in easy driving distance. Like you could go anytime. Does it kind of lose the luster? Does the gold dim in the lights? Like, does it not shine as bright? I wonder. Okay, I did it. You can answer. So we're gonna go pressing up and not going to the right, because if I don't go in, I have to do this all over again. I learned that as a kid, at least once or twice.